Hello. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Claire. Yeah, so I'm Dale Sims. I'm the president of the AIG. And I'm here to give you some information about us, if you haven't heard of us. But I'll start on behalf of the AIG acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we're meeting today. And it's actually an interesting issue. I was talking to Songwell Marucci yesterday morning before she welcomed us. And this land which we're on now is in dispute. And it's in dispute between the Queensland Government and the traditional owners. So this building was constructed on railway yards, and the Queensland Government during the construction tried to extinguish native title, and they were not successful. Then they tried to offer a package to negotiate the title, which was rejected. And I said to Marucci, well, what's happening now? And she said, well, I don't know. Sooner or later, someone will sort it out. We're just happy to wait. And I think that tells you a lot about that attitude. You know, they're happy to wait, they're not in a hurry, they just want to have it done right. I did ask Marucci about these acknowledgements that we give, you know. Does it mean anything to her to hear us say that? And she said it does, it means an awful lot. And what it means to her is that when she was in Brisbane going through school in the 70s, she would never in her wildest dreams imagine that Aboriginal people would be acknowledged at all. So there's been big change. And I thought that was really good, that was really interesting. And of course we've got a long way to go. We've still got voice, treaty, truth ahead of us. So here we are, we're supporting geoscientists. There's a word missing out of there, it's supporting professional geoscientists. Not that we have unprofessional geoscientists. So professionalism is really why the AIG was established now 40 years ago. And it was established because there was a lack of professionalism in, at the time, geologists. And of course, the difference between a geologist and a geoscientist is only in your mindset. But 40 years ago, there was a lot of unprofessional practice. And so there was a move by the GSA to establish the AIG to focus on professional issues. But of course, it's expanded a bit in 40 years. You know, professionalism is more than ethics and doing the right thing. And of course, leadership and respect for the community. It's also about technical competence. So we cover all those things. So the AIG exists so that its members are valued and that they maintain and achieve the high standards expected by society. That's our mission statement. And so we're focused on that in the AIG at the moment. The question really that I know you've got on your mind is, what is the AIG doing for mining geoscience? What's it doing right now, right here, right now? What can you do? Well, if you are an AIG member right now, you can actually register for practical geocommunication, Hayden's course that he spoke about yesterday, because we have subscribed to that as a group. So every member will get access to that. Now that's a $560 Australian course that you get for free for your membership. And of course, if you want to get it cheaper, you're not a member, you just join and pay $200 and then you can access the course. So we want to improve people's communication, but not just amongst ourselves. We want to actually be outward looking in our communication skills. It's really important. So the other thing the AIG can do right now for mining geoscientists is to recognise your specialisation. Through our registered professional geoscientists program, you can be registered as a mining geoscientist or a resource estimation geoscientist or an explorer or a geophysicist or a geochemist or a data person. So recognising your competencies, and competencies are a really big, important issue at the moment. We've got a meeting tomorrow all day about competency, if you haven't heard about that. It's free to members, AIG, IMGC. But competency, of course, can be recognised through the RPGO scheme, but it ends up coming down to maintaining that competency. So lifelong learning is what it's about. The challenges, our biggest challenge is geoscience education. Right now, we're just running out of geos, and it's not looking good in the future in Australia. But of course, our global challenge for everyone in this room and outside of the room is to decarbonise. And there's a big challenge. If you've seen the chart of what 4 to 6 degrees looks like, it's terrible, the future. So we've got to change it, and it's now we've got to change it. So these big challenges are also big opportunities. And my challenge to you is to come and join us. So thank you.